Greetings one and all, welcome to another video on the Money Council. In this video I'd like to focus on small businesses and repositioning your business for the next 12 to 18 months going into 2021. Whether you are in the hospitality, food, beauty and skincare, IT, health and fitness, retail or finance sectors, we all have been affected by the pandemic of COVID-19, an unprecedented time in the history of humanity. So to be clear, my focus in this episode is about taking what we're enduring and learning from these experiences to calibrate and prepare ourselves as entrepreneurs and small businesses for a brighter future. I'm fortunate enough to have circles of friends and in my extended professional network who are really good at what they do. Creative minds, professionals and entrepreneurs with a bright future ahead for themselves. A few weeks ago, I decided to conduct a brief data gathering exercise around understanding what were the specific challenges that they might have faced as business owners during the COVID-19 pandemic period, particularly the periods from the beginning of 2020 to August or September 2020. And I'm sure you can guess some of the challenges that they faced as business owners, and not that only, but globally speaking, with all the restrictions that have been around. Sales have dropped, product and supplies restricted, ports have closed, borders have closed, meaning no flights in and out of countries, no foot traffic in shops and stores and malls, subscriptions cancelled, financial products cancelled, and the list goes on and on. But now that we've endured these strenuous 7 to 9 months of social and economic hardship, I would like to share some positive thoughts around repositioning your business for the next 12 to 18 months. Number one is, ask yourself the question, start with why. Whatever that is for you, your passion to create the most scrumptious burger on this planet and feed many people, provide the most invigorating personal fitness regime to your clients, or enhance your clients' IT capabilities within their business. Reimagine your authentic self and your purpose. Reignite that fire in your belly that once existed when you initially decided to take the path of entrepreneurship. Through this hardship, we as humans become more resilient and capable of achieving greater things. Okay, so that's my Robin Sharma moment, just leaving you with some motivational leadership thoughts, and I hope I've done some justice. The second point I'd like to share is perhaps this is the time to rethink your business model, from re-engineering your service or product gathering or product offering, to how you are marketing your business, to how you're pricing your products and your services. It doesn't necessarily mean that your entire business model should change, but it definitely makes for a worthy exercise to reflect upon. If you're running a coffee shop, for example, are there ways to expand your product offering or create complementary products such as sourcing organic coffee beans locally in your community, retailing a range of reusable coffee cups, or packaged biscotti biscuits, and so on and so on. The health and fitness industry, for one, has taken a massive knock. If you're a personal trainer or fitness instructor, have you reflected on how you can redesign your business model and service offering to your clients? Is this an ideal time to offer online sessions or workout video subscriptions or digital fitness, online diet plans to sell, etc., etc.? If you're interested to know more about business modeling, I'd seriously recommend the internationally renowned business model known as the Osterwalder Business Model Canvas, and you can check it out on the link below to access the business canvas in your free time. The third point is your outreach to your client base. As a retailer in general, if you are still relying on the same market approach to reaching out to your customers, that might be an old way. an ineffective way, and it may just lead to your business closing down for good. And we see this with major retailers in South Africa and abroad that are publicly listed companies and having to close shop or downsize their businesses. It is important to reflect on your market offering and whether it is still relevant to your customer base. A good example I can share is within South Africa, the Shoprite and Checkers brand really doing well in this regard and during the COVID-19 period, and withstanding the COVID-19 recession, and they in fact grew their sales by 7% year on year. And they did this through enabling shoppers to shop online and have their goodies delivered to their door within a 60-minute window. So that's effective delivery. As big as the group is, they were able to react to a changing market and the conditions or environment that they're operating in and still be relevant to their customer base. So the question I leave you with is to reflect on how are you creating relevance of your brand, product and service to your audience and customer base? How accessible are you making your product and service to customers in a COVID-19 world? The fourth point is the understanding of passive versus active income generation. If you're a retailer and you sell jewelry or bespoke women's fashion wear or men's skincare products, that is your active income generation. Passive income, on the other hand, is creating the ability to earn an income or revenue without actively being involved in the generation of that income. This brings me to the point that during all my years as a professional operating in the finance space, I hear time to time again from business owners that the best asset and income generation they could possibly have is to plow back money that they have into their business. For the most part, this could be true. But if you look at those entrepreneurs who have plowed every single penny into their business, and that's the only asset that they really have, and they now have suffered a knock, cannot recover, and possibly continue running their business because they didn't have a plan B, C, or D. And we can relate this to many of the successful entrepreneurs around the world, having multiple plans, like the likes of Dr. Dre, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, Tony Robbins, etc. That diversification in your income generating assets is fundamentally important. If one asset takes a knock, the other income streams offer you that cushioning to withstand the strain and stress the other assets are taking. So as a business owner or entrepreneur, it is important to invest extra monies in the stock market or property or gold, or have 2 or 3 business ventures or income streams, rather than completely investing all your wealth into one business. The fifth point is really understanding and monomaniacally focusing on your cash flow. How does money come into your business and how does it leave your business? And knowing exactly what those expenses are. Having an emergency fund. This has been the most, I'd say, trending conversation, I would say, around financial planning during the COVID-19 pandemic. And I would like to extend this to small business owners as well. Build your emergency fund for the business. If you were to not earn a revenue or make sales for another 6 to 12 months, how have you catered for that? It's about building enough fat to withstand the lean periods in your business. And this is part of risk management. Lastly, point 6, how are you managing risk to yourself as the entrepreneur and risks posed to your business externally? So some financial aspects such as income protection, healthcare and medical aid, temporary illness benefits for individuals are important tools to have access to as an entrepreneur. The same would be said for your business and products. Do you have enough insurance for your business? Example of this is business interruption cover for the hospitality industry, at least in South Africa, became instrumental during these difficult times. When it comes to these matters, it's useful to consult with a certified financial planner or a business consultant that can help you through this process. Now that your business has experienced this past 9 months as a massive disruption to almost every industry, there are many lessons one can draw from. How do you adapt and create resilience within your business to withstand changing times? Simon Sinek, international author of Start With Why, suggests that truly adapting to changing times as a business means that you should be willing to blow up your own business rather than being a protectionist and getting it blown up for you by outside forces. So successful businesses that failed waited for the change to happen instead of perhaps being proactive and always thinking about redesigning, progression, learning new technologies, etc. And there are so many examples out there. iTunes disrupting CD businesses, Netflix disrupting movie rental businesses. Locally, we can see brands like ShopRite and Checkers, Uber Eats, Airbnb, Amazon, Takealot, etc., etc. So going down this protectionist path, trying to defend your market share, you face a big chance of failure as a business owner or entrepreneur. Reimagining yourself, redesigning your product where you fit in the value chain of your industry, and understanding your customer target market, etc. Essentially, it's about revisiting your business purpose and your business model, and highly recommending that small business owners go through this reflection period. Study the Osterwalder model concept for an example. And in conclusion, there are very few of us that take the time to really understand and grasp the world that we are currently living in today. And this exercise and practice could be the reinvention of a great business idea or service offering or product or business model that might be sitting in your mind and ready for the future to come. Thank you for tuning in again. Do like and share this episode and subscribe to the Money Counsel to benefit from future content shared. Reignite that fire in your belly. All the best for the future. God bless.